When he saw us, this boy was really jumping with joy. But the sad part is he's being separated with maybe a 1 cm glass door, and he can't feel us physically. And that was the most memorable event that I tell myself, yes, no matter how, I will go as a character to make the child, to fulfill the child wish.
Welcome back to another episode of In My Community. As someone who loves superheroes, I've always wanted to meet one of them in real life. To grant me this wish, then Dennis and Arthur from Pause for a Cause, or PFAC for short. What's up, guys? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, so could you introduce yourselves and what characters are you dressing up as today?
Hi, yes, I'm Arthur. I'm a full-time financial consultant, and today I'm dressed up as Black Panther.
Nice.
Hi, I'm Dennis. I'm also a full-time financial consultant, and I dress up as Spider-Man.
Could you unzip your mask to see whether is it really Tom Holland behind the mask?
Okay, I'll show you then.
If I meet Tom Holland today, I think it will be a blast. So how did you guys get to know about Pause for a Cause?
In fact, I was introduced to Pause for a Cause through a friend. Then during the COVID period, I kind of put in my name, my intention, and somewhat after that, I was notified that, hey, yes, you are in, and we'd like to talk to you about it. And somewhat along the way, that's where I got more involved. When I found that, oh yes, that's for charity. On a collective basis, I think it helps a lot. Say one person, I get all my friends, I could only do so much. But now as a community, we actually kind of like, for the small effort, we get a bigger result collectively.
Yeah, same here. I started off my own charity exercise actually way before COVID. I got to know one of the friends who wanted to do KKH visits, and I got to hunt down who's the person in charge. Then I get into contacts, and I got into volunteers with just a few Spider-Man. Then after COVID, when things get started up, I tried to contact PFAC, which is the founder, Jason. And I even managed to call him up and make a private arrangement to meet up with him personally. After meeting up, I get to know more what PFAC does. Then I thought, yeah, why don't I also get to join them? Because at least they have much more varieties of activities rather than just me every time just doing KKH. Yeah, so I got more exposure to other charity events.
So actually, what made you guys actually want to give back, the spirit of philanthropy?
All the while I've been wanting, always been giving back, right? Monetary, every now and then, I also donate to either animal shelter, to maybe medical institution, to even religious organization. So I thought this is one way, rather than just coming up with money, I guess I come up with some effort, with some time, and also on the social end, okay, you meet more friends.
I mean, all this while I wanted to do some volunteer work, just a matter of what source. And since this cosplaying with PFAC comes in appropriate, thought why not? It's best of both worlds. Anyway, yeah, I got the course up, and you also get to give back to society, and somebody benefit from what you are doing. I think especially the children.
What event is the most memorable to you as of now?
As of now, I guess if I look at it collectively from the day I started in this outfit till today, I guess the most memorable one would be my first race was a Singapore Cancer Society event where we did an overnight race for 100 km.
I think for me, the most memorable event I did was mainly hospital visits. I remember one of the hospital visits that we visit the KKH Children Cancer Ward. One of the kids wanted to see Star Wars character, and we managed to rope up 2 Star Wars characters, and I being the minder, and we went to visit this child. So when we are there, because he really loves Star Wars character, so when he saw us, this boy was really jumping with joy. But the sad part is he's being separated maybe a 1 cm glass door, and he can't feel us physically. And that was the most memorable event that I tell myself, yes, no matter how, I will go as a character to make the child, to fulfill the child wish.
Mostly, how does it feel to being able to use cosplay as a social good to spread awareness?
I guess sometimes it just breaks down the barrier. I find that, there's this fun factor, there's this connection. Yes, you're the superhero or what character, and that kind of brings out that defense mechanism, that resistance. and it will be much easier to actually commit to them about what we're going to do, what we are doing, and then the reason why we are doing this, either to raise fund, to raise awareness.
I totally agree with what Arthur is saying. It really breaks down the barrier. I mean, as a characters, they're more willing to come forward to find out, or to firstly, of course, to take picture with the character, the superhero. Then next is to find out what exactly we guys doing. Let's say in charity, then is realize, oh yeah, okay, charity, they will do some small donation to us.
For people who wants to join like PFAC, where can they find you guys?
Well, you have been following us on social media, you like what we are doing, and you want to join us, please scan the QR code at the bottom to find more about us.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing with me about Pause for a Cause.
My pleasure.
And remember, with great power comes great responsibility. See you in the next episode. Bye.
Because you'll be just like
Okay, put down now, then you okay? Okay.
Oh, so tight. Wah.